Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something pretty cool, possibly quite crazy, and maybe even a little scary from a certain point of view. Is this just hype? Am I over-exaggerating? Well, you tell me. That's what the comments are for. Anyway, what are we talking about here? Humanoid robots, folks. Specifically, humanoid robots powered by AI. I'm going to break down for you all the thrilling advancements unveiled in the 2024 World Robot Conference in Beijing. And believe me, folks, there's a ton of groundbreaking stuff to cover because we're looking at innovations that are set to shake things up and the newest breakthroughs in AI. So, for those who don't know, the World Robot Conference is a pretty big deal in the tech world. Think of it as the Oscars for robotics. Held every year in Beijing, it's basically the place where the latest and greatest in robotic technology takes center stage. And this year's conference was bigger and better than ever, with 169 exhibitors from around the world showcasing over 600 innovative products. And get this, a record-breaking 27 humanoid robots were featured this year. You heard that right, 27. Now, you might wonder what's driving all this excitement around humanoid robots. I figure it's all about the growing interest in how AI can be woven into robots that not only move like us, but look like us too. And we're not talking about your average factory bot, because these androids are designed to interact with us in ways that feel more natural and human-like. The big idea being that these robots could one day handle tasks just as well as humans, or maybe even better. But you know, guys, it's not just about taking over human jobs, because technically and hopefully, it's about working alongside us, especially in tough or dangerous environments. Take the Unitree G1, for example. This is a stunning two-legged humanoid robot standing around 1.3 meters tall and weighing about 35 kilograms. And it's got a sleek, futuristic design, and it's packed with some seriously advanced tech. This Unitree G1 can zip along at 2 meters per second and has sophisticated 3-finger force control hand. And this basically means it can handle objects with a delicate touch and precision. And on top of that, an amazing maximum knee joint torque of 120 Newton meters, which in simple terms means that it's pretty strong for its size. Now, what really makes the Unitree G1 stand out is its Robot Unified Large Model, which basically means that a powerful AI system helps it learn and improve over time. And what's pretty cool is that it's launched just this year, and it's already making a splash, coming in at 99,000 yuan, or about $13,874. So it's surprisingly affordable considering its cutting-edge features. Then, at the conference, Shenzhen-based UbTech Robotics showcased some of their robots that are already up and running on automotive production lines. And, these robots aren't just for show because they're actually doing real work like intelligent transportation, quality inspection, and even handling chemicals. And, guys, this is an absolutely huge leap forward for the large-scale use of humanoid robots in manufacturing. Then, according to Greg Jay, who leads UbTech's humanoid robot motion control algorithm team, their robots are currently operating at about 20% of human efficiency. Now, that might not sound like much at first, but get this, they expect to hit nearly 100% efficiency within the next 1 to 2 years. And remember, guys, robots can work 24/7 without needing breaks, so their overall efficiency could soon surpass that of human workers. That's quite something to consider. What are your feelings, folks? Comments down below. Then the integration of AI models has really sped up the development of humanoid robots. And as Jay put it, we're looking at a future where robots and humans are going to be working side by side a lot more, especially in environments that are risky or involve heavy-duty tasks. So basically, folks, we're talking about robots that can help with heavy lifting or take on tasks that are too dangerous for humans. And that's where we're heading, and honestly, it's really exciting, but also maybe a little anxiety-inducing too. Moving on, folks, another impressive highlight from the conference was the Qiangong, an embodied AI robot. Now, you're probably wondering, what exactly is an embodied AI robot? Well, let me explain it to you. It's fairly straightforward. Basically, it's AI that isn't just floating around in the cloud or sitting on some server. It's built into a robot that can actually interact with the real world. And the Qiangong grabbed a lot of attention because it showed off some seriously advanced features, such as it could hold conversations, follow voice commands, and even pick up and place objects where they need to go. Xi Jinping, who leads the team at the Beijing Embodied Artificial Intelligence Robots Innovation Center, explained that embodied AI is all about closing the gap between the digital and physical world. So let's think about this for a second. An AI that can move around and intelligently engage with its surroundings opens up a whole new world of possibilities because, picture yourself at a concert and a humanoid robot guides you to your seat, brings you some beer, or even helps you find your way through the crowd. I guess that's the future embodied AI is pushing towards. And the Tiangong robot is a huge step in making that future a reality. But that's not all, folks, because there were other jaw-dropping presentations at the 2024 World Robot Conference in Beijing, like Tencent's four-legged robot dog. Now, if you've seen robot dogs before, you might think, okay, well, what's the big deal? But trust me, this one's on a whole different level, because it doesn't just walk, but it can run, jump, and even pull off backward somersaults. And it's super agile and able to reach places that a human or a standard robot simply could not. And then, folks, there's Alibaba's new logistics robot, which might not sound like the most thrilling thing at first, but get this robot is designed for last-mile delivery, a huge hurdle in the e-commerce world. Just imagine it as your own autonomous delivery assistant that can navigate through complex urban landscapes all on its own with its tiny little feet or wheels or whatever it has. Now, folks, let me tell you about this one robot that absolutely stole the show. It's a robot that can play the Chinese dulcimer. And get this thing learned to play such a complex instrument in just 2 to 3 days, which is mind-blowing and, really shows how advanced AI learning has become. And then there was this other robot that takes human-machine interaction to a whole new level because it's a humanoid that can mirror human facial expressions in real time, and it's designed to look like a young man, perfectly copying every nuance of its partner's expressions, which is both impressive and a little bit uncanny. Now, folks, here's something really intriguing because Wison Technology showcased their pliable robotic arms, which are a bit different from the usual because they've ditched traditional motors in favor of 3D printed plastics and pneumatic artificial muscles. And this shift makes them far more affordable, about 1/10 the cost of typical robotic arms. So this could be a real game changer in making advanced robotics accessible to a wider range of industries. Next, we have the Walker S light robot from UbTech Robotics, and this is an industrial humanoid robot already making waves in car factories, where it's handling tasks like quality testing and sorting parts. And what's really cool is it's working right alongside human workers, boosting efficiency on the production line. This really does highlight the possibilities of robots and humans working together. Is this a reality or is this a dream? Let me know in the comments, folks. Then another highlight was the launch of the Robot Blue Book, which is basically a comprehensive report diving deep into China's robotics industry and its future potential. Think of it like a blueprint for where robotics is headed, and it outlines key trends and opportunities. So if you're into the business side of things, this is definitely worth checking out. Anyway, guys, I think it's important to remember that the robotics industry isn't without its challenges, and there are still significant obstacles to overcome. And Yi Gang, who founded Shanghai-based TI5 Robot, highlighted a few of these issues during the conference. And basically, one of the main concerns is the reliability because of high defect rates. Companies like his are currently limited to producing only 1,000 units at a time. And also, we can't forget about the essential components like harmonic gears, which play a crucial role in motion control for robots, but continue to face quality and dependability issues. And going back to what Wison Technology is doing, they're really shaking things up, folks, because they're using 3D printed plastics and pneumatic artificial muscles instead of the conventional motors and reducers in their robotic arms, which drastically reduce costs. Cao Wei of Lanqi Ventures, who has invested in Wison, even suggested that these flexible robotic arms could eventually find their place in humanoid robotics in the future. But one thing's for sure, folks, China's making a serious push to become a global leader in robotics, as Marina Bill, which is the president of the International Federation of Robotics, pointed out. China's manufacturing power and supply chain capabilities are pretty hard to beat, even for the most developed countries. And there's a huge emphasis on creating new productive forces through technology, especially since Premier Li Qiang emphasizes that the robot industry has vast potential and a massive market. And the government is actively encouraging the expansion and adoption of robots across various sectors, including industry, agriculture, and services. In a way, AI is bringing about what you could call, the iPhone moment for humanoid robots. Just like how the iPhone changed the entire smartphone game, AI is set to do the same for robotics. And basically, we're getting closer every day to turning the vision of fully integrated humanoid robots into a reality. The plan, according to Kong Lei from the Beijing Economic Technological Development Area Administrative Committee, is to have a production capacity of over 10,000 embodied AI robots by the end of 2026, which is a pretty ambitious target. But with the pace of advancements we're seeing, I guess it's definitely within reach. Alright folks, if you found this video interesting, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and stay tuned for more AI news. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one, folks. You all take care.